Mr. President, at the outset, I take this opportunity to thank His Excellency Kyriakos Mitsotakis, the Prime Minister of Greece, and who presided over this high-level open debate, and convey our congratulations to you, Greece, on assuming the presidency this month. Maritime security is a cornerstone of economic growth as critical trade routes, energy supplies, geopolitical interests are tied to the oceans. India, having a long coastline, an extensive seafarer community, and capable maritime forces, is actively pursuing its role as a responsible maritime power to safeguard its interests and address emerging threats. India's maritime security strategy is broad and multifaceted, addressing both traditional threats from state actors and non-traditional threats from piracy, contraband smuggling, illegal human migration, IUU fishing, maritime incidents, hybrid threats, and maritime terrorism. We are happy that Greece has taken on the baton of this very topical debate. The importance of maritime security was highlighted by Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, at the first ever open maritime debate during India's Security Council presidency in 2021. We reiterate the 5 basic principles that indicate the holistic manner of India's approach to maritime security. 1. The removal of barriers from legitimate maritime trade. 2. Peaceful settlement of disputes as per international law. 3. Jointly addressing the natural disasters and maritime threats created by non-state actors. 4. Preservation of the marine environment and resources. And 5. Encouragement of responsible maritime connectivity. Mr. President, India is a party to UNCLOS, adopted in 1982, which provides the legal framework governing activities in the world's oceans, including efforts to combat unlawful activities at sea. India believes that states should resolve disputes in the maritime security domain through peaceful means, including by adhering to pronouncements of international institutions that are established in accordance with rules-based framework. India is committed to promoting a free, open, and rules-based maritime order in accordance with the principles of UNCLOS. In furtherance of this objective, India is committed to an effective role in the region by undertaking various capacity-building initiatives that focus on addressing contemporary security challenges, forging the way ahead to strengthen combat capability, and addressing strategic, operational, and governance aspects of maritime security. India's maritime security strategy focuses on strong surveillance, effective coordination, and quick response capabilities to protect its long coastline and sea routes. This strategy is also guided by Prime Minister's vision of Mahasagar, or mutual and holistic advancement for security and growth across regions, which promotes safety and cooperation in the seas and can be applied globally. India is actively involved in numerous maritime security missions and takes part in joint naval exercises with a multitude of partners at both regional and global levels. These efforts focus on non-traditional threats like piracy, natural disasters, and other illicit maritime activities that affect peace and security in the region. Inclusiveness and cooperation are key principles of India's maritime approach. Over the last 1 year, in response to shipping attacks and rising incidents of piracy in the Western Arabian Sea, the Indian Navy has deployed more than 35 ships in the region, carried out more than 1,000 boarding operations, and has responded to over 30 incidents. The credible and swift actions of the Indian Navy saved more than 520 lives, irrespective of the nationality of the crew. Indian Navy has safely escorted over 312 merchant vessels, carrying over 11.9 million metric tons of cargo valued at $5.3 billion. India actively engages in search and rescue and humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, especially in the Indian Ocean region. During September 2024, India launched Operation Sadbhav for extending emergency humanitarian assistance in the wake of the floods caused by Typhoon Yagi in Laos, Vietnam, and Myanmar. Last month, India undertook a large-scale multilateral maritime engagement exercise with 10 African country partners, titled as Africa-India Key Maritime Engagement, or IKEM, which means unity in Sanskrit. This initiative aims to develop collaborative solutions to regional maritime challenges, enhance interoperability, and strengthen the friendly relations between India and African nations. In conclusion, India views maritime security and countering terrorism as central to its national security and economic interests. Its approach balances robust defense capabilities, regional diplomacy, international cooperation, and domestic infrastructure development. It continues to evolve its strategy in response to new threats and geopolitical shifts in the Indo-Pacific region.